go. Welcome to the Underground Crypto Show. Shout out to Reliable J. Bankroll in the house. What's up, Bankroll? It is always great to see you. I mean, that one guy that says, let's cook. Melissa in the house. Pretty spots in the game. I'm sure Blue Guy will be here soon. And Camsta and all the crew. Hello, Double O. So, we've been coming to the show constantly. It's been amazing. Now, remember, for years, institutions wanted Bitcoin exposure, but they didn't want to manage private keys, and they didn't want to use crypto exchanges. And then an ETF arrived. And why was that so important? Why was that so pivotal? Because it gave them access that they didn't have before. We're going to be talking about it, guys. We are going to be talking all about it. Welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. We got a lot of things to go over. We got a great show for you on a Tuesday night. Buckle up. Put your thinking caps on. Let's raise that crypto IQ, baby. Let's go. All right, everybody, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Again, of course, welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Research Show. I feel like the name of the stream just keeps getting longer. All right, there I am. What's up, guys? Glad to be with you on a Tuesday night. Lots of stuff to talk about, So, as we always start at the crypto bubbles, let's take a look. And not a lot of big green bubbles, not a lot of big red bubbles either. As we toggle the drop down, you'll see the 1 through 1,000 separated by 100 at a time. Yet 100 to 200 and 200 to 300 are down over 2%. 500 to 600 is down over 2%. So it's definitely more downside than it's been anything upside, right? These are averages, right? So this would be like what I have up right now is 1 through 100 by market cap. By average, you know, it's down 1.1%. Siren's up 8.8. It had had a big dump. Meme Core is up 6.9%. Let's see, what did it go up to? It went up to about $3.60. I think this thing will probably come back with a vengeance, sitting around $3.50 right now. Algorand is up 5%. You know, nothing to write home about, but it's nice to see something green on such a red day. Kite AI barely up. Let's drop down another 100 here. Hope everybody is doing well. Remember, the quote of the day comes from Jim Rohn. It says, "Don't wish things were easier. Wish you were better." Right? Let's throw that out there. Let's put that in the face of some adversity, right? Somebody who's really, you know, down on their luck or down on themselves. That could be a game changer. Just depends on how you receive it. Jim Rohn really had just some very straightforward, hard logic, right? Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. And the topic of the show and this series is about institutions and Bitcoin and them coming together. And what is the thing, the linchpin, if you will, that really brought it all together? Well, that's ETFs, don't you know? So you may not know this, but many large investors cannot buy Bitcoin directly, but they can buy a regulated ETF through the same brokerage and custody system that they already use every day. And this is what makes an ETF so freaking important and why we really needed it for institutions to come into space. Now, is it good to have institutions in the space? I feel like that's a completely different topic. What am I doing? I clicked on something, took me somewhere. So this is 100 to 200 by market cap. I'm going to text the blues guy so he knows that we are live. I feel like he should be enjoying some of this fun. All right, let's get rocking here. So Billions Network is down 28.8%. That's a steep fall. Let's see, what did it go as low as 9 cents? About 9.5 cents from 15.5 cents. So yeah, it's a big fall on a day like today. 9-bit up 24%, right? Block Street up 19%. Lighter up 16.6%. Lighter really coming back into the spotlight. Can't say I exactly know why, but that's also because I don't use Lighter as a decentralized exchange. Maybe it's wonderful. I don't know. Piverse down 12%. Pith Network down 10%. Sky AI we were just talking about the other day. It's down 12.4%. Is that some kind of inverted head and shoulders I see there? I don't know. Down to about 27 cents. Are these opportunities to get in, or are they going to zero? That is yet to be seen, I guess. And we have Curve USD, right? $1.16. It is up 16.6% on the day. And let's drop down one more 100, 2 to 300, usually as far as we go here. Chris Goss in the house says 333. My fellow lifer givers gain. It's what you remind me of every time you come to the stream. Saw the lifer shout you out this morning on the stream. Welcome in. Love my fellow lifers. 19.6%. That bot attack on Sammy's channel the other day was awesome. I mean, what did they have him up to? Like, I swear at one point there was like 15,000 people on the stream. I mean, they were probably all bots, but whoa. I'm waiting for that to happen to me. That would be nice. 19.6% in a day. There's the blues guy. It says, as you get older, 3 things happen. First, your memory goes. And then you can't remember the other 2. Oh, yeah, the stream. Let's go. Gratitude, my man. Underground. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I don't know if you saw my text or if you just remembered all of a sudden. But here we are. DeFi app. DeFi app sounds interesting. We're going to keep an eye out for this DeFi app. I don't know what that is. I mean, it's a DeFi app. I know what that is. But, like, what is DeFi app, right? And then the ticker is home. It's kind of a cool move. I like that. River, Pharaohs, Ronin down. Ronin was up a bunch yesterday after the wrapped Ronin was live on Coinbase. And cheers. Yes, I'm drinking coffee at 8:43 at night because I start the day way too early. Banana, S31, and Sahara AI. Sahara AI was down quite a bit yesterday. It's bumping a little bit, 11.3% to the upside. He says, yep, your text, bro. Hey, no worries, no worries. If you would also like to receive a personalized text to come to the stream, just let me know. Just messing with you. Derive, we talked about this a little bit, up 6%. All right, let's kick into gear here. Let's talk about some BTC. So Bitcoin, $76,626 at the time of me making this live stream, right? 2.63 trillion, down 0.9%. Overall market cap. Are we going down to say 55,000? Okay, first we'd have to go to 60,000. Is that where we're headed? Is the bear market still in full swing? And this was that Elliott wave theory. Nobody wanted to admit that that was a possibility, but it could be. Also, it could not be. This could be a bear trap. You never know what's going on in the land of crypto. Ethereum, $2,107. A lot of red on the 7 days. I mean, we had a lot of red on the 7 days yesterday. Bankroll says, yo, I'm back. Yeah, I noticed you in the chat. I was surprised. How's it going, peeps? It's going great, man. I don't know if you see, but I've been pushing hard, putting out content constantly. I had a reel go out like 2 hours ago that I really should have probably dropped in the Discord. But I hope you're well, Bankroll, and we will chat soon about some things. Just to catch up, nothing crazy. BNB, $638, XRP $1.35, starting to fall there. Solana $84.07, Dogecoin back to almost a flat 10 cents. Like it almost went somewhere. What did it go to, like 11.5 cents? Hyperliquid is the one that's strong, $47.46, up 17.5% in the last 7 days. Is it due for a pullback or is it just getting started? I guess we'll see what Bitcoin does tomorrow and tonight. Zcash, $574, up 1.6%. One of the few things that's up on the 7 days. Cardano, 24 cents, very high, almost 25 cents. Monero, $395. Canton Network, a high 14 cents, almost 15 cents. XLM, 14 cents. Memecore, $3.48. Memecore is up 7.4% in the last 7 days. That's nice to see. And SWE is almost on sale for me again, under $1. It is $1.03 right now, and it is down 16.8%. Avalanche at $9.09. HBAR at 8 cents, high 8 cents, almost 9 cents. And let's run down for the king of Flare. Let's see where Flare's at. Number 85, same as it was yesterday. 85 by market cap. Still in that top 100, baby. Let's go. So let's go to highlights and see what is trending today. What's going on with this chat? What's up, Reliable J? With the salute emoji. Love that. Yeah, pump fun. Long on pump. Okay. I guess maybe we'll have to check that out. So what's trending today? Lighter got a big move today. What's that about? I don't know. Venice token, Pudgy Penguins, Bitcoin, Zest protocol. Is that a tomato or a pizza? Or is it a wheel? I mean, with Zest, I'm going to go with that's like a pizza or something. We'll have to check that out. Hasn't been out very long. You can see that. Hyperliquid, Mega ETH is mega dumping and never stopping. I don't know what's up with that thing. I don't know. It just gives me this vibe when it comes to Mega ETH that they're going to dump this thing to the ground and then they're all going to load up and run that thing up like they did to Rave. I just have a premonition, I guess. But nothing I say is financial advice. It's just a thought, a pattern, if you will. Ondo looking like it's in a big cup and handle. Look at that thing. Cup with the handle. Is it about to pop? I don't know. SWE, Solana, Near Protocol, Kosh Network, Blockstreet, OpenServe. Look at that. Reliable J is very reliable. Says up 122% in the last 7 days. And then there's Dolphin or Pod, which I have no idea what that is. So first, what do we want to take a look at here? Let's look at Zesty Protocol, because I don't even know what that is. Camsta in the house says, Ayo, welcome in. Along on Pump. He's in there, man. So much negative news about Pump running this crypto market. Okay. So what is Zest Protocol? Ticker Zest. It's 16.5 cents. Pull up that max chart. It says it came out today. 23.9 million in market cap, a billion tokens max supply. Circulating supply very low, 146 million if you know your tokenomics. So you got a BNB contract and a Stacks contract here. It is DeFi, lending and borrowing protocol, YZI Labs. Okay, so I get the gist here of what's going on. Why do I feel like I've looked at this before? Maybe they have like very similar colors on their website and set up as somebody else. The lending protocol built for Bitcoin. So Zest is about Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin DeFi. Camsta says, I'm long on silver. Crashed today. Trying to catch the relief bounce. No fees on metal trading on weeks. I can't afford not to trade it. There you go. It's good to know about weeks. So for anybody who complains about fees, there you go. Point them towards the metals over on weeks. And if you like weeks, there's a link down in the description if you need an account over there. No KYC or any of that jazz as of right now. It is nice. Zest Protocol is a DeFi protocol built for Bitcoin. Put your BTC to work, earn more BTC, right? BTC staking. Borrow against your Bitcoin. Zest Protocol smart contract operates on-chain and open source. Let's launch the actual app. We don't want to be on this Web 2 version stuff. Gross. We want that Web 3, baby. Stacks market, I should say. Stacks market with the best borrow and yield rates. So what is the rates here? Bitcoin APR is 1.68%. Supply 1.5%. That doesn't seem amazing to me, but okay. I can't toggle it by any of these metrics. That's cool. So like the best you're gonna get here is like 4%, close to 4.5%. That doesn't get me excited. Now, Bitcoin, you know, a lot of people want to protect that Bitcoin, right? So keep it low, keep it safe. And a lot of people who have Bitcoin have a lot of money, you know, a lot of the time. So 4% on a couple $1 million is actually a lot of money. All right. I mean, what else is there to say about this? Has a bridge, so bound to get exploited here. I'm just kidding. Let's see what wallets they take here. So Xverse, Leather, OKX wallet. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see anything really particularly exciting about this. Bitcoin DeFi just never seems to get the real buzz that it probably deserves, to be honest with you. Doesn't seem like people really want to move that digital gold. And then we had, wait a second, where'd it go? Where did OpenServe go? And Dolphin Pod, they just disappeared. We have Ether.fi, 37 cents here, 326.7 million in market cap. Blue Sky says I remixed a remix and it was just back to normal. There you go. So ETHFi, does anybody know what ETHFi is? It's got an Ethereum contract, go figure, a scroll contract, Base and an Arbitrum 1 contract. Restaking, right? Talked about restaking before. Who doesn't know what restaking is? It's got a neobank tag. All right, let's go ahead and launch this website here. Save, grow, spend. Our mission is to put you in charge of your crypto. I was already in charge of my crypto. What are we talking about? A DeFi native credit card accepted worldwide. This is so funny too. Who doesn't have one of these credit cards? Who doesn't have, you know, a Visa card? And then somebody comments on one of my reels today, you know, one of these haters, and they're like, oh, crypto's still around. Come back when you can buy a pizza with it. And it's just like, first of all, do they not know the story? People are buying pizzas with Bitcoin a very long time ago. And second of all, like, you can buy anything with crypto nowadays. Like, it's not hard. They must have been trolling or something. I don't know. But it's so much fun. The haters are so much fun. I get a big kick out of them. I was like, just tell me you don't know anything about cryptocurrency. This looks kind of cool. I mean, it's your usual stuff. You got a vault, you have an earn, you got the card, transaction, promotion, travel. Let's go to travel. So big discounts. Here's one. Las Vegas. The Venetian Resort, right? They had up to 60% off to $100 a night. You could go to Dubai, $300 a night. 60% off is a good deal. They have some travel promotions. I like that. You got the card, and that's pretty much all it is. But it's a financial vehicle kind of thing. You know, you're going to get what you get. And they have ETH, Hype even, Euro. You can earn on all of these. Looks like the best APY is 5.3%, and that looks like it's just for the USD reserve. Only 1.2 million in there, though. That's not a lot of money. Makes me slightly sketched out. I'd probably put it somewhere else, to be honest with you. I don't know. I want to stake with somebody who's kind of got my money backed up and guaranteed a little bit. I'm not used to them changing the what's trending that fast. Where's the dolphin pod and the open serve? Very interesting. Let's go take a look at what BTC is doing on Le Traitin View. I try to make it sound French. Blues guy probably telling me I'm doing a terrible job. I don't know how to sound French. I don't know. What are we supposed to do with this thing here? Don't particularly love that. I mean, it looks like it made like an inverted head and shoulder on the 1 hour and then just never really cared to do anything. Let's go to the 15-minute here. 15-minute really attempting to get above that 200. My goodness. Here, came right up against it. So here it came against it. Here it got slightly above it. Rejected. Yo, this thing is tripping. Keeps lagging while I'm trying to draw my circle, and then it just draws whatever it wants to draw. And I mean, just here again, I don't know, that doesn't look real strong to me. I guess if you see BTC get above the 15-minute and flag out with the 21 crossing the 200, because notice on all of these, that 21 did not get above no 200. I mean, it's fighting for it right now. I wasn't along with very little money, like $4, and very tight stop loss. And it acted like it started to get the move, and then it just didn't. It went sideways. It's been very sideways. Is it a accumulation week for BTC? Yeah, I definitely got taken out right here, right as we broke those lows. Tight stop loss, that's the whole point. 3 to 1. Chocolate Salty in the house. Welcome in. Welcome in. Blue guy says ignorance is bliss. It's debatable. It's debatable for sure. Chocolate Salty said EtherFi is one of the biggest ETH staking platforms. I could see that. Yeah, I was just looking at the USD reserve that they had for staking, and it was only 1.2 million. But that makes sense if most people using it are restaking Ethereum. It says, good evening, all. Welcome in, welcome in. And here we are over at the BTC chart, 5-minute chart. Do we see anything amazing? It's been tough. I mean, if you watch Sam's channel this morning, I mean, I watched it and I was just like, I'm not touching any of this stuff. It's just not the day for it. Even being Tuesday and stuff, it just didn't seem great. Seemed like a long sideways chop of a day. It's like the weekend, but not the weekend. Didn't look great to me. Let's take a look at Sky AI. I mean, it didn't do the thing either. It looks like it's still sitting at its 786. Grab that fib here. Oh no, we're under that 786 now. Just chilling. Everything kind of in limbo. Everything's waiting to see what BTC is going to do. That's how the market goes. Everybody wants to kid themselves that it's suddenly changed and it's not like that, and the altcoins are going to decouple, and it ain't really happened yet. Here's my impulse pull. You're all 786 for SWE here. But if we go down to, say, 60,000, 55, 50, 45, 40, you know these things aren't going to hold above this zero line. Be very interesting to see what happens here. And honestly, I, for once, don't have a lot to say about this at all. I mean, it's just looking a little stair-step-ish, doesn't it? Like down, down. What? Down? Is that what's next here? Let's go to the 4-hour chart. I don't know. Anybody else have any thoughts and opinions on this? We've pulled this 4-hour shoulder, head and shoulder a couple of times here. Last time I pulled it, hadn't quite done all of it, but now it's pretty much gotten most of it, right? Very sideways day. Not a whole lot to say in the land of TA. It was crazy sideways all day. Finally popped in a short. Usually it would crash around 10 p.m. We shall see. Going down to the next level, the long way to 40K. It sure is. Sam did not know what to do. He was a little back and forth on it. That's chop for you, right? If he doesn't know, how could we? Couldn't agree more. That's why when I saw that he was not 100% sure, or 100% is probably not the right way to say it. When I saw that he wasn't strong conviction one way or the other, I was like, just going to leave it alone. Took a very small short, and it was like 3 hours ago, and it was very small, and I got stopped out. So that teaches me right. But I only did it because we got above the 200 on the 1 minute, flagged out. Looked like we were going somewhere above on the 3, and it looked like we could do something. Zcash and TRX apparently don't care what BTC does. That's somewhat true there. Running hot. Getting some free points with Sweatcoin. If you be walking around every day, highly recommend Sweatcoin. All right, let's get back to the show today. Get off the trading view. Let's go take a look at that fear and greed index. And it's at 27, which it's moved slightly. I swear it was at 25 earlier today. Altcoin season index here is at 32, which puts us closer to a Bitcoin season than an altcoin season, right? Says, I think it's downtrending on the 15-minute. Man, I can't talk right now. It's kind of weird. Got a nap in before the stream, and it always messes me up bad. But I think it'd be worse if I didn't. Another ball. DAOK Craft. Dow Craft. Tomo Land. Zodia. Custody is a lot of these. Let's make it the top 20, not the top 10. A lot of these new tokens here, right? We still have a lot of stuff to go over. And if you run away the minute the market is down, well, then you're probably losing out here. What can I say? You got to stay on top of things even when it's very indecisive, because where the risk is where the reward lives. And my new thing is bouncing back and forth between, the new coins that are out and our Twitter hashtags and what's coming out right now. Since Bitcoin was just the beginning, in 2025, crypto is a movement, not just an investment. All right, Barbara James, I'll take it. Who's this person? Eric.eth. Retail traders become betting on unicorn IPO. It's real now. Okay, private markets just unlocked $5 trillion in private valuation. OpenAI IPO, Anthropic valuation, 1,600 plus unicorns. I don't really know what they're talking about. I don't live in the poly market. So I encountered okay. I'm looking for things that are interesting here. Sol defending the $85 institutional floor with precision. Social Alpha remains constructive despite macro yield pressure. Watching the technical consolidation at key levels. Stay disciplined. All right, I give him a like. I like this Wise stock news. It's been good so far in the 4 posts that I've seen here. Another meme coin. So Cryptopus. SpaceX plans to acquire AI coding startup Cursor just 30 days before its IPO. which is expected to list as soon as June 12th per report. Turbo economic calendar. And we could just keep going with the crypto doom scroll on X here. We could do this for a long time. You go to sleep and you wake up and you find the dollar dominance triangle. Showing it off here. Broken downwards. Do you know what a drop in USDT dominance means? A crypto surge. So he thinks we're setting up for that before move markets. Or before move charts. I just threw markets there. I don't even know why. All right, so he's looking at the the US dollar dominance. Crypto in fear at 27. See, other people are paying attention to that. Some TA here. I don't know who any of these people are for the most part. So you believe what you want to believe at your own risk. Senator Loomis is outlining next steps for the Clarity Act, combining bills and adding ethics language before a Senate floor vote this summer. Everybody's like, it's passed. They passed it. No, it's going to the Senate floor this summer. Whenever that's going to be, right? All right, and then let's go take a look at some of these new coins that are out. Aeon, we were looking at this yesterday. Reliable J says a lighter long possible to $1.50. All right, maybe we'll go check that out. Remind me about that. So Aeon is a settlement layer for the agentic economy, enabling autonomous AI agent transaction here. They've raised $8 million, which is not nothing. When you see things raise $1 billion, you know they've got strong ties to other things here. Let's see, is this X402? This is X402 protocol. Seeing a lot of that X402 protocol sneak up. That OpenServe looked like it did pretty well today. It was on my radar. And then when we went back, it was no longer trending. It was very weird. It was up like 122%. Let's pull it up here. Ticker is Serve. Now it's at 40.2 million. What was it? It was like 39 point something yesterday. So it's not run off that hard. And yeah, there you go. I like that 770 million are actually out in circulating supply. Let's go to the monthly here. You can see it's been building up. It's at about 5 cents. It's been running. Let's go to the 7-day and then the 24. Yeah, looks like it's flagging. Anyways, this is Aeon. I guess we'll keep an eye on it. It's kind of in that same vein there. Here's the website. Settlement layer built for the agentic economy. With the massive shift from attention economy to AI call-based economy, Aeon provides the financial backbone required to power the next agentic economy at scale. And remember, scale is everything. In crypto, but anywhere else, scale is super important as well. If you can't scale a business, you can't take it to the big leagues. So that's Aeon. That's on the radar. Tomoland, which I'm not familiar with. It says Tomoland is a mobile underground crypto platform where I made that up. It just says UGC. So Tomo is a mobile UGC platform where users create game worlds. You can create a game world here. Maybe this is the answer to all of our things we've been looking for, guys. They've raised $2 million. They're in the GameFi. They're still in a funding round. Let's go to their website. Sounds pretty cool. Tomo app. Tomo Land. Watch trailer. Yeah, I would love to watch the trailer. Let me make sure I got the volume kicking so you guys can actually receive it. All right, here we go. Let's check this thing out. Is that Naruto? Campster says, I had no luck web trading alts. Just a quicker way to drain my account. And yeah, now you see why all I trade is BTC. A lot of them, honestly, if you think you got something real early, it's almost better to buy and hold them spot than anything else. Ready to poke around. This looks cool. You can get this on, iOS and Apple Store. In Play Store, that's what I meant. Tomo Land is wild. Need directions. Does it say it only has 639 users? That doesn't sound like that many. I don't think that's what they're saying there, but if so, it's pretty small. It seems kind of brand new if you ask me. What's rewards? Redeem code, multiplier, lucky wheel. How do we log in here? See, they want Gmail and stuff. That ain't Web3. I want to connect with my wallet. That really turns me off from it a little bit. I want to connect with my wallet. I don't want to deal with none of that other stuff. I want it to know who I am as I'm logged into my extensions, that kind of stuff. So Tomo Land on the radar. No token generation event yet. Another ball is a virtual entertainment platform for VTubers, avatars, and digital creators. Ecosystem here. They've raised $16 million. I don't recognize a lot of these investor groups, though. Maybe Mufuk. Let's go get the website. The heck is this thing? Anotherball.com. Create mutual understanding beyond boundaries. Products. It's like for AIs, an app that's creating original 2D illustrated avatars and VTuber streaming with just a smartphone. Okay. It says bridging the gap. After handing over the baton of the first company I founded, I traveled around the world for about a year and a half. Along the way, I had an opportunity to watch a live performance, featuring whoever this person is, Hasu Miku. I think that's like I think I know who that is. That's like a big avatar in a certain country, like an AI avatar. What surprised me was that the young man next to me was shouting, "Yep, I love you, Miku." Okay. In broken Japanese from the bottom of his heart. Well, I don't know where you were, but this sounds like a very strange interaction if you ask me. I don't think that would happen in America. When I asked, he said, I can't speak Japanese at all. I memorized this phrase for today. Okay, well, that's lame. So this has something to do with like just some anime and these avatars. So you can just create your own and then make them your entertainment slave, I guess. And they can just make music videos and stuff, and you could try to get rich off of it. Another ball. Okay, very interesting. That'll probably fade off into nowhere land pretty quickly, I feel like. Campson says, oh, I got to get a bag of serve. Perfect. Yeah, I agree. I really need a bag of serve here. And if we start going down more, if we start falling off the deep end for BTC and we pull back, I'm going to be loading up on some open serve. That's for sure. The only trades I won were given to me by Beast Limitless. Okay. Reliable J says, nice. I watch just a few for a week or two before I trade them. Get used to the action. Yeah, it's a good one. Lab Bin, my easy winner. It dips, it rips. I just got to be patient for it to hit the support lines. Yeah, I bought a bag last night of serve. Well done, well done. So here's DAOcraft. They've raised $3.4 million. DAOcraft is an AI-powered platform that transforms DAO ideas with governance, analytics, and outcome tracking. Let's go check out that website. Governance isn't voting, it's decision intelligence. And we did a whole week talking about DAOs. I hope you guys learned something about DAOs. How it works. Simple, powerful, intelligent. Describe your idea. AI generates and optimize, deploy, and track success. DAOcraft. 30-second drafting, prediction engine, governance, analytics here. So it's a DAO, right? Let's launch the app. AI-powered DAO proposal generator. Enter DAO address and your idea. AI analyzes governance patterns to generate professional proposals. Start for free, 15 times a month. Needed that. All right. Well, that's DAOcraft. I don't have anything really interesting to say about it. No token yet. A lot of tokens, or a lot of projects with no tokens out right now. Not used to having so many of them. Said what? Uinex? I don't know how I'm supposed to say that. Uinex is a crypto derivative exchange, can't talk, that provides access to trading in crypto, forex, stocks, indices, and commodities. Sounds boring. 9 million raised here. Those are just my personal opinions. You guys feel however you want about it. Moving on from that one. Zodia Custody is an institutional grade. And this is why we're talking about institutionals today. Institutional grade crypto custody solution. They don't want to manage their own keys and stuff like that. A lot of times they're huge companies. They want to be very limited to who has access to them, right? They've raised $36 million, which is nothing to scoff at here. Let's go to the website. Yeah, it looks boring. It is centered towards institutions, crypto custody without compromise, empowering global institutions to navigate the digital asset landscape simply and safely. Next, Icing, I don't know how I'm supposed to say that one either, is a AI-powered regulatory compliance platform. I'm not making this stuff up, guys. Every new project is centered around institutions and AI and institutions. I mean, it's all, the writing's on the wall here, right? And why would they be launching all of these tokens unless they know something, right? 18.5 million raised here. Everybody wants to get in there so they can get a piece of what is going to probably be this explosion of institutions taking on and self-custodying crypto, having exposure to crypto, whether ETFs or directly. The Ronin wallet here, it's been trending LimFi. LimFi is a global multi-currency account app for African freelancers to receive USD and GBP payments. So, I mean, this has got to be very useful for the people who need it, right? Remember, most of Africa is unbanked, and we know that mostly from Cardano initiatives, at least. I mean, I already knew that, but that's what most people got tailwind of that in cryptocurrency. Says, you seem like a very seasoned trader, Reliable J. Yeah, he's been around the block, that's for sure. And let's hop back over to our crypto doom scroll here. Just in, Iran launches a Bitcoin-backed insurance service for shipping companies across the Strait of Hormuz. Why would they need to do that? It's reportedly called Hormuz Safe and allows maritime insurance payments to be settled in BTC. I mean, the only threat to anybody in the Strait of Hormuz is Iran. You know what I mean? Like, Saudi Arabia is not trying to shoot at oil tankers. It's just Iran. So, is this an insurance or is this a extortion? Pay us in BTC, which they were already doing, right? That's what, to me, that's what that smells like. It's a system they're using to collect payments in BTC so you don't get shot at when you go through with your oil tanker or whatever. Because they're the only threat, right? I won't get off in the weeds there. Fluent, looking strong. I remember looking at Fluent here. Reminds me of ETH early ecosystem growth. Okay, Bryn testnet is live with active task and potential here, major potential here. Chocolate Salty, how do you feel about this Fluent as far as a potential airdrop on the testnet? Bitwise CIO says Hyperliquid is mispriced. Not just perp exchange, but a future global super app. The market's sleeping on this one, so they think Hyperliquid is still super underpriced, huh? And it's one of the things that is actually doing well right now. Japan officially recognizes foreign-issued crypto stablecoins as legal electronic payment methods starting June 1st. Another major step towards global crypto adoption. Love that. Rick, I'm not even going to try to say his name. I don't even know if you're supposed to try to say his name. Oh, Leo00 Zo in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. Blues, your new jam is smooth, brother. They are trying to profit off the strait. Of course they are. I mean, isn't that where they make a lot of their money in the first place? I mean, of course, oil exports as well, but I don't know. When you're selling insurance, maritime insurance, and you're the only person who's the threat to anybody on the ocean in that region, that sounds like extortion, paid in Bitcoin, right? I browse plenty of stock trading platforms daily, right? Easily outshines the other. Copying his trading plan always shield satisfied market profits. Sounds like a good way to lose your money. I'm going to be completely honest. A lot of copy trading is great until it's not. Some people just shilling whoever that is. I would not. There it goes. I would not be running towards that. One word, game changer. My investment skyrocket daily. Right? So they're talking about the skyrocket. Me who only shorts. I bet I can long this. Never again. Until next time. Whatever this Iwi is, he longed and while he was down 26%. Why would he long in the environment that we're in right now? I have absolutely no idea. Everybody do me a favor. Stop. Smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. And join our free Discord link down in the chat. And also in the description. All my links are in the description. I even put my email for the channel in the description if anybody needs to get in touch with me. Of course, you could always just reach out to me on Discord, but I guess for the more official business. Everybody excited to see Zoe in here. Glad to be here with y'all. Slacking if you're not. Underground. It's funny. Yeah, welcome in everybody. I don't know, how's everybody doing? Does it feel like a slow stream to you? I feel like we've been constantly at it though. I like this like Twitter doom scroll vibe is kind of cool. Crypto intelligence, straight from the source. Thought leadership, product announcement, press releases, and market insight from the Garvey team. Crypto intelligence straight from the source. Okay. Whatever that means. The source, who is Garvey Inc. Wise stock market analysis sold, defending the 85. I thought we already read that. How many times did they post that? Is there a copycat account? This was 50 minutes ago. They said BTC, they closed a real position, real exit, entry, exit. Didn't wait for the perfect, took what the market offered, moved on. The data was right, the execution was clean. I don't predict, I react. Crypto nomad. That language reminds me a lot of somebody. See, most people only enter when everything looks obvious. Hey, I feel like I say that a lot. But by then, 2 players already accumulated. Twitter already talked about it. Price is far from the bottom. Best opportunities usually appear in silence. Hey, isn't that the truth? Crypto pilot. Bitcoin will bottom. Okay, all right, here we go. Somebody with some sauce here. They have the goal to go ahead and throw it all on the table. Will bottom Q4 2026. No super cycle. Thoughts. Follow to here. My idea posting here. Okay. Like, welcome to Twitter. Yes, everybody posts their ideas on here. Or X. I don't really care what we call it anymore. Long era USD. Signal generated May 19th. Stop below 12 cents. All right. So, CNBC recognizes Ripple as top 2026 disruptors. I don't know if that's a fact, but the XRP people on X are always jumping at any little news article. Crown Dex, not just policy, positioning. Affects how Bitcoin mining and data centers interact with the grid. Looks like an AI-generated images, if I've ever seen one. All right, let's hop back here. We took a break from what we were doing. So what else is trending here? The 9-bit, you should know what that is. It's only been around for 0.5 years, so maybe I need to pull it up. It's Bitcoin DeFi. The 9-bit is a gaming rewards platform, integrated a tokenized economy into gaming commerce. Okay, am I wrong here? Is this not Bitcoin DeFi? The chart looks phenomenal. 9-bit. 313 million, only been as high as 331 million. Let's go look at their website. I swear this had to do with Bitcoin, but maybe I'm tripping. I guess not. These games do not look like DeFi games, I'll tell you that. Super Mario. So you can remix them. All right, I don't know what just happened. AI generated games. They're probably not very good. You enter a description. Okay, 9-bit. I remembered. I feel like we messed with this before. You got old games. Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay. So it's just a game collective. Here you go. Here's a place to make some games, guys. How good they're going to be, I have absolutely no idea. And then they're selling, like, regular games, too. They'll sell you Resident Evil 2 for $30. Why would you pay $30 for Resident Evil 2? I swear you could probably get that on Steam for, like, $3.99 or less. I don't know. I don't play those type of games. I don't get to play any games anymore. 9-bit. All right, I was wrong. 9-bit is not Bitcoin DeFi. I have been over it before, though. So, Origin Trail, I should say, not Oregon Trail. Oregon Trail would probably be much funner. Noctchain, Pith Network, Centrifuge, Cineflix, which you already know what it is. This is going to be some kind of entertainment platform. Cineflix is an entertainment platform designed to bring together content and participation into a single digital ecosystem. I think you guys can pretty much figure out what the heck this thing is. So is this where you just buy movies? Is this for buying movies? Oh, this is the pre-sale. Is this an open pre-sale, huh? I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Do you want to create your own referral? Yes. Just kidding. I'm not doing this. Who knows? This could be the next big thing here. Or I might be glad that I missed it. Do you ever see some stuff and you're like, I'm glad I missed that? Rave DAO's still on the record. If that thing could just go away. And think about it. Rave DAO's only been around for 0.5 years. I swear, it feels like they're going to do a very similar thing with Mega ETH. I just say, you heard it here first. If it happens, you know you heard it here first. And let's go to TradingView and pull up Mega ETH. I think I already have it up. Here you are. I mean, they're smashing this thing into the ground. I mean, look at it. It's like coming for this bottom level here. At one point, it's going to be so beat down that I'm like, you have to buy it, right? Oh, man. No point in even being on the 4 hour. And it's just, if you shorted this thing, you are so winning here. Delete all the lines. I guess all you really need here are some obvious support and resistances. Pretty much just that one. And you're not getting above on the 200 on anything. Like, not even the 1 minute. I don't know, Mega ETH was supposed to be pretty cool. They hyped it for a while. It was trending and it just did nothing but sell off. Is it competing against Monad? I'm not sure. Cadillac, yo, just dropped in. Welcome in, welcome in. See what I'm missing in this chat. So sorry about that. I was trying to delete my message. Says, bros, I have to share circular breathing and didgeridoo is hard AF. I'm not giving up. Okay. That's an instrument from Australia for anybody who doesn't know what a didgeridoo is. Lisa's about to say, didn't see nothing. Volume is ass right now. Hope Asia brings it in. Yeah, it's just been a sideways day, you know? That's why when Sam today was talking about, you know, sometimes not trading at all is like a superpower because you don't lose money, and that's why it feels like a superpower. I don't know why. I just feel like Mega ETH is going to do like Rave Dow did. I don't know why exactly I feel like that so much. It's because, like, I swear they keep having these coins. They come out, they're trending, they look pretty cool. Then they do literally nothing, right? And they fall off the map for like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. And then out of nowhere, they just rip and they just keep ripping. That's what Rave Dow did. It's the manipulation special. And I don't know why. Don't know why. I could be completely wrong, but I feel like Mega ETH is about to do that same thing. I mean, look how high it went. It was at 37 cents at one point, and now you're at 8. Kind of wild. It's a very new coin, too. Nothing bullish has played out here at all. So we'll just keep watching it. See what you can scoop it up at. I think it'll have some day in the sun at some point. Or maybe it's cooked. Maybe the tech didn't work. And maybe that's why it is where it is. So we've gone over a lot of things here. I think that kind of wraps up the what's trending. Let's go get our top gainers, top losers of the day. And let's talk about some crypto, right? Let me tell you guys a little story about cryptocurrency as it pertains to institutions, right? Sometimes a technology doesn't need to change. The access point does. And remember, we're talking about institutions this series, so follow along when we follow along. All right, this chat's popping. Keep it rolling. Bitcoin remained fundamental the same. What changed was the packaging. Traditional finance is built around familiar vehicles like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and ETFs. When Bitcoin became available through an ETF, remember I'm talking about how ETFs kind of changed everything, institutions could access it through the systems that they already understood and trusted. That was why it was so important. It reduced friction dramatically. The innovation was not Bitcoin itself, it was the bridge between Bitcoin and traditional finance infrastructure. And when access becomes easier, capital can move more freely. This is why ETFs mattered so much. They did not change what Bitcoin is or what it does. They changed who could participate in buying Bitcoin when it comes to things that are pretty heavily regulated. So what is an ETF? An exchange traded fund, that's what ETF stands for, is an investment vehicle that trades on stock exchanges and can hold underlying assets. Why do institutions prefer ETFs? I feel like we did just cover that. They fit existing compliance and custody and reporting systems. Remember, they have to report and be in compliance with the regulator. Especially when it comes to crypto, they also have to understand like how to hold it. how to safely custody it. That'll make them pretty weary of things. And ETFs remove operational friction. No private keys, no exchange account, and simplified administration. So that makes life easy for them. My mic button still doesn't work. Very weird. So regulated access builds confidence. Institutions often prefer regulated familiar structures. Capital becomes easier to allocate. What's going on in this chat right here? And we're talking about why ETFs are so important. I'll get to the chat in a minute. I'm trying to raise your crypto IQ right now. Capitals become easier to allocate. Advisors, pensions, and investment committees can gain exposure more efficiently. But Bitcoin stayed the same. The major change was accessibility, not a change to Bitcoin, right? Not the underlying asset, but its accessibility when it came to institutions. Core insight here is that Bitcoin ETFs did not change Bitcoin. They changed who could buy it. So do you guys think ETFs strengthen Bitcoin adoption or distanced people from self-custody and true decentralized ideals? That is my question to you guys. Let's see how many people paid attention. See how many people participate. And remember, the quote of the day is don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. That's some straight kind of cold but logic you can truly work with. Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Jim Rohn. Shout out to Jim Rohn. And it looks like our top gainer of the day is Lighter. Who saw that coming? Who had that on their crypto bingo card? And BBB, I'm not surprised that Venice token is still cooking. Venice token looks like it's actually a really good product. Apparently, a lot of people have been saying a lot of good things about the actual product that Venice token has. Then you got Banana for scale, Engine Coin, Meme Core coming back, Sahara AI, and Siren. Wish I would have bought some of that Sahara AI when it was real cheap. I thought about it and I never did hit the button. Camsta says this trader just entered the DCA zone. Last time it touched here was 15,500. Okay. Retail panic sold both times. It's a good point. What's the DCA zone, says Elio. Hopefully Camsta's going to answer him. Dollar cost average, just a good time to buy and add to your bags. Says, okay, thanks. Yep. Hey, we're all working together to raise everybody's crypto IQ who comes to this channel. Shout out to Blockworks for having a ton of different things to look at. We shall bounce back over here to our crypto Twitter doom scroll. It says, really impressed with what Hey Aura is building. The ecosystem is growing fast and the community energy is unmatched. Can't wait to see the next Hey Aura. If you haven't checked it out yet, you're definitely missing it. Look, another person saying like the exact same thing. It's probably a copy and paste here. Let's refresh here. Get the latest post. Here we are. 4x free gold signals. Yeah, more gold. Gold. Wow. Is it just only posts by them, or do they have models? Ridiculous. There we go. This is the blogger for consistent market earnings, right? So much junk that gets posted. Wow, how many times do these freaking people post? It's ridiculous. Bitcoin was just the beginning. Yeah, we read that. All right, so we caught back up on our Twitter, or X. I'm just going to call it X, doom scroll. I don't know why I want to call it Twitter so bad. I lost 50 cents here. I need to load a little more money into my week's account. This was that 3-to-1 I was trying to take there. I actually got in it a little earlier than that. And yeah, it dumped. So we'll delete all of that stuff. Pull up on the 1 minute. And we just can't seem to get anything bullish going on. It's all bearish. And worse, it's not even like bullish and bearish. It's just all sideways. Let's go ahead and do our airdrop stuff here as we try to get some airdrops. So many days the stream seems like it goes so fast. I gotta wait 31 minutes. And today, I don't know. Dude, it's a great stream, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't feel like it's going by at a million miles an hour today. Shout out to all my undergrounders. Thank you for being here. Shorty dump it. There you go. Yeah, it does feel very much like it's eventually going to roll over and just dump. We do have a liquidation map here. Let's go ahead and refresh this thing. I wish it stayed live. That would be pretty cool. And look, this is why you're sideways, right? Because you got liquidations on your heat map on both sides. Deploying some smart contracts for ARC, which is USDC Circle. Again, if Circle and Robinhood don't use this to buy some love from the real crypto people, then I think they're really just failing themselves long term here. And they won't be really held in any regard amongst real Web3. But maybe they don't care. They have enough money to buy whatever they need later on down the road. So what do they care, right? We shall see. I believe Chocolate Salty said there's little to no hope for the ARC testnet dropping us anything. Hit that Light Forge, I think is what they were calling it, right? Their testnet for Litecoin. At least they're doing something. I like to see Litecoin actually doing something, because just like a few other cryptos that have been around for over 10 years, Litecoin kind of has that under its belt, which makes it a lot more attractive to like bigger institutions and stuff like that. So I think you will see some money fly into Litecoin at some point as we kick off the bear market. And one thing I gotta say is, no matter how everybody feels about crypto and stuff at this moment, like, I do believe it's inevitable that there will be a bear market at some point. How many years we're gonna have to run till then, that I don't know. But at some point, there's gonna be a bull market. And I think it'll be about the time everybody thinks that there won't be another bull market. That's when the next bull market is coming. All right, it's not working. We need to refresh. I can't feed my pig. I think ETFs are good because they make crypto easier to buy for the masses. Exactly. Okay, this season brings you unique rewards. All right, let me get some unique rewards here. Oh, they got one of these style, like game style. Listen, I just want the regular fertilizers. Collect rewards from any reward pool 3 times. All right, let's go hit our daily. Get some more one-time bamboos. Got us some 50 XP here. 2 bamboos. We'll have to merge those together. Hit the Atom Caster, get a free item. I certainly have been enjoying Chainers, and on a day like today, you know, Chainers is a nice relief from the very sideways, boring action going on for BTC. And I'm going to earn some more free BNB, even if it's small. I'm going to keep upgrading the farm and just keep clicking away here. I really don't have anything to lose and everything to gain. And we've only ever spent $10. They hit me with such a good deal, I had to drop it. And we bought that $10 through, Polmatic layer 2 on Ethereum, and it was super simple and easy. Believe that we used MetaMask to do it. So you harvest your items. Well, let me feed the pig now. Okay, the pig is fed. And we come over here and we sell, and you can sell CFB, in-game currency, Polmatic, and BNB is what I like to use. And we just keep stacking little bits of BNB on the free. All right, they gave us some XP. Let's view that season pass. Did we get anything yet? Wait, you have to activate it? Okay, no, that's the gold track. I don't want the gold track, so let's claim this reward here. Let's see what weekly stuff we got. Oh, here's one. Claim that reward. And specials. All right, I do love that they're always adding something. They always have something going on. It's smart of them. A lot of things could definitely learn something from them. Go hit our weekly or our daily free item here. Kind of breaks up the monotony. It's kind of it's a little disappointing on like a Tuesday when the market is so boring. But sometimes that is our chance to look at things that maybe normally we don't get time to look at. Anybody have anything they want me to go over? I see X402 protocol is getting talked about a lot, and those style projects are heating up. AI and agentic network is pretty much everything right now. And institutional related stuff is also very, I wouldn't say trending. I would just say that all the new projects that are coming out have that type of narrative going for them, and you got to pay attention to narrative, and crypto narrative is everything. So all we can do is kind of pay attention to the narrative, watch BTC for some direction as to what is going to happen, if we're going down and continuing the bear market, or if that's done with. Kamsta seemed to be suggesting, by whoever he was following, if you're comparing right now to, being at 15,500, which is a little strange to me because that would, to me, be back when we were lower than we are now. But I do understand the angle. I understand what he's getting at, or whoever he follows is getting at. And it could be true. Or we could find ourselves 3 months from now at much lower rates. And if we do go lower, it might happen really fast. It's a possibility. Like, it might not be, 6 more months to get to 40,000. Like, it might drop off a cliff, go to 45,000, 50,000, 40,000, and then just bounce back up within a matter of like a month, and then be off to the races. And I think that would really throw people off pretty hard. Bitcoin knows how to throw people for a loop, that's for sure. It's been throwing everybody for a loop for a long time. All right, we're over 1,000. Let them take us out. Let's get our free item. Says, I think ETFs are good. Reliable J says, how much Bob you got? Are you talking about build on Bitcoin? Oh, he said BNB. Okay, that's what he meant. Bankroll says, see you guys in the Discord. I'm about to eat some dinner and lock in on these trades. All right, man. I hope that there's something to trade. I hope some volume comes into the market for you. If you want to hang out with Bankroll and what he's doing, and of course Green Fingers and Kamsta and a bunch of other people, go hit that Bankroll TA tab in the Discord. It is free to you. We bring that to you for free. Link in the description, link in the chat. And enjoy some dinner, brother. How much BNB I got? Let's take a look here. 0.0014. We're building up. We just erased the 0 not too long ago. But we are moving a lot faster now than we were before. So we got that on our side. Reliable J did introduce us to a new game. And I just feel like on a day like today, a new game like this is worth checking out. So this is sunflowerland.com. I did throw my referral code somewhere. I'm still learning this game. I have no idea how to use it most of the time. Here we are. Copy. If you want to play some chill games while we wait for BTC to figure out what the heck it's going to do, hop on in. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, tell me everything that you know about this game and how it's related to DeFi. Are there NFTs or in a marketplace, question mark? The history of it as well. I guess I don't have to say question mark. So used to voice to chat. And we'll come back to that in a minute. We'll see what it says about it. Growing my sunflowers here. I'll show you one thing I thought was pretty cool about this game. So I just started. So like I have like nothing unlocked. I'm still trying to figure it out. We just started it yesterday. But if you hop on the ship here. Wait, connect to the Discord. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Somehow. Oh, travel to the plaza, right? And you get to this, at least there's like there's more than just that little area where you start off, right? Don't worry, I already sold Betty the flowers. I feel like that's what Reliable J is going to tell me here. So let's deliver. All right, we completed our quest here. Let's go. What other quests do we have? This person. Oh, I don't have enough rebarb for that. And they want stone. I still got to figure the whole stone thing out. I think I need a pickaxe. Fly? We can fly somewhere? Flight times are limited. A mysterious floating island. All right, they got some cool stuff going on. Let's pack back over here. I'll treat this like a crypto game research brief. What Sunflower Land is a economy, DeFi angle, NFT marketplace, and timeline history. I'll verify from the official site, then cross-check with the market. All right, let's do it. Sunflower Land is basically Farmville, Stardew-style gameplay built with with Web3 ownership mechanics. You farm, crop, gather resources, craft items, and complete deliveries, but where's the DeFi? That's what I want to know about. Collect and craft digital items. The crypto layer is not just a side token slapped on. The game uses tokens, NFTs, and SFTs, marketplace trading, token sinks, burns, and cross-chain expansion as part of the economy. Although the game looks relatively simple, what they're doing sounds a little bit more interesting than most DeFi games that are also as simple. So Sunflower Land is a free-to-start Web3 farming game where players can farm fish, craft, raise animals, collect resources, and earn the game's utility tokens through gameplay. The official site says you can start with just an email, and you only need a wallet when you withdraw tokens or trade collectible NFTs externally. It currently presents itself as a play-to-own game rather than a pure play-to-earn. Where have we heard those words before? The game has been running since 2021, is associated with Thought Farm Pty Ltd, right? A Sydney-based game, so Australia. The official site claims 700,000 players, while the docs mention 600,000 plus farms created. Okay. 70 community proposals delivered, so community proposals means there must be a DAO. How is it related to DeFi? It is not DeFi in the same way that Aave is. Okay, yeah, we know that. It's better described as a Web3 game with DeFi-style economic rails. So DeFi connections come from a fungible token economy. The current token is Flower. It's an ERC20 utility token used for trading and premium in-game action. All right, players can earn it through farming, selling crops, delivering, all of those things. The official doc says Flower is on Base, while NFTs and SFTs are stored on Polygon. See, I like that though. It's utilizing Base, which means even though it was back in 2021, it still has been keeping itself relevant with what is relevant in crypto. Decentralized exchange access. The doc linked Flower to Uniswap, meaning the token can interact with decentralized exchanges rather than being a closed in-game currency. This is where most wannabe DeFi games absolutely lose me. The site also says Flower can be swapped on Uniswap, but stresses it is designed as an in-game currency, not an investment, right? Because they can't tell you that it would be some kind of investment, because that would kind of make it a security, wouldn't it? Token sinks and burns. Sunflower Land Roadmap says the project wants Flower to power mini games, UGC projects, action, exclusive NFT collections, broader ecosystem activity with the stated goal of increasing utility and burning Flower. So they just want to keep bringing more utility in. Marketplace fees. Let's see. Marketplace trades with 5% from in-game marketplace, 50% of fees from gym purchases. That makes the game economy somewhat similar to DeFi game models where active fees, sinks, and token utility matters. So the clean way to say this to your audience would be, oh wow, thanks, making it simple for me. ChatGPT is so funny. Sunflower Land is GameFi. Right, it's used DeFi-like mechanics, ERC20 token, NFT ownership, secondary markets, token sinks, decentralized exchange liquidity, and on-chain assets. But the core product is a farming game, not a lending, borrowing, trading protocol. Are there NFTs? Yes, Sunflower Land has multiple collectible categories. And we'll leave it at that for a moment. Please give me all relevant cryptocurrency related news and articles, and of course, everything important that's trending on X in the cryptocurrency categories. Reliable J says, bro, I don't know why I love this game. Super chill, winner. This game is legit. Yeah, it's why I wanted to look it up and kind of go over it, because I think it's super legit. Of course, we'll get some news dialed up so it's not all games. And I mean, if you don't love the idea of GameFi, play to earn or play to own or any of those kind of things, if you don't love the idea of like RuneScape, but it's all legitimate, right? Then I'm not sure what's wrong with you. If you don't want to have your items that you win in game be actually valuable, and then you could run to a marketplace and sell them. Like if you played a game for a long time and you were like, I'm over this game, I'm done with this game, I found a new game, I'm never going to play this game again, and you can sell all your items on marketplace. If you've been playing for a long time, there probably has some value, and you could walk away cashed out into USDT or cashed out into whatever you want and actually have some value received, right, from all the time and effort and energy. And on the flip side, somebody else who have some money to drop comes into the game. They're excited about it. They go to the marketplace and they're able to buy some high level items. And so it's economy, right? It's everybody wins at that point. Sometimes when you click items, you randomly have like a map with a treasure chest. Apparently, I need to be growing some rhubarb because that is a quest. And of course, you keep expanding your land here. What I really need to do is I need to build like a pickaxe. Here, let's go here. Nope, get rid of that. Let's go to this Pickaxe, stone pickaxe. I guess we got to start with just a regular pickaxe. And we got to get some stone. I'm so confused. So is the pickaxe only good for like one? Like, so the axe is good for one tree? That's it? And it costs 20 gold to cut down one tree? That would better go a long way. That's all I can say here. Alright, we need some stone. Now we don't have the money. Oh, we get to expand our land a little bit. Let's sell an item here. I have tons of this. They're not worth very much, I'll tell you that. Let's see, I want to buy. You cannot. I don't want to sell a carrot. I want to buy the carrot. There we go. All right, so I think we need to go back. Wait, we need to harvest some rhubarb here. It's going to take a while. Let's look at some news. Yeah, you kind of get everything here, right? It says, UG, I found another game too, LOL. Awesome, man. Lay it on us. Reliable J, man. Just so you know, we have a GameFi tab in the Discord. So if you find something, you want to drop it so that later you can say, hey, I dropped something. Go check it out. Or reference it later or share it with the whole community. Throw it in that tab. Of course, you can always throw it in the main hangout, but the main hangout, you know, that chat does move. So we're not always going to see it a week later. So BTC 76,743 right now. Let's go take a look. Clarity Act bullish long-term, messy short-term. Isn't that the truth? The Digital Asset Market Clarity Act is one of the biggest stories. The Senate Banking Committee advanced it last week. The market initially treated that as a bullish because it could finally create clear rules for major networks like Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and DeFi ecosystems, but that rally faded fast as traders shifted back to inflation, Fed policy, and ETF outflows. Manipulated. The real debate now is just, is regulation coming? Who gets power? The SEC, the CFTC, banks, DeFi protocols, exchanges, or token issuers. Talking points here is the Clarity Act could be bullish for crypto infrastructure, but the market has reminded everyone that regulatory clarity does not automatically equal instant price pumps. Let's see. The president orders review of crypto firms' access to payment rails. A major policy headline today, President Trump ordered the government and Federal Reserve to review crypto firms' access to payment rails. This matters because payment rails are the plumbing of finance. If crypto companies get better banking payment access, that could help exchanges, stablecoin issuers, custodians, fintech apps, and on and off ramp providers. The SEC reportedly preparing tokenized stock trading plan, and you know that's coming. Ondo has been quietly tokenizing a bunch of stuff. I think Ondo is going to wind up still being a great move. Who was it that was in the chat saying they had somebody who was a big time person and they worked for Ondo now and stuff? It was like a read between the lines kind of thing he was telling us. I don't know. So the SEC is reportedly preparing innovation exemptions that could allow trading of tokenized versions of stocks, potentially including on crypto platforms or DeFi-style venues. Reuters' summary of Bloomberg report says these tokens may not necessarily require company consent and may not carry normal shareholder rights like voting or dividends. This is huge for RWA tokenized narrative. It ties directly into tokenized equities, 24/7 markets, on-chain collateral, DeFi composability, and the question of whether Wall Street assets eventually become tokenized, become blockchain assets. I think that's already happening. Important nuance here. Tokenized stocks are not always the same as owning an actual stock. Some products may only give price exposure, while others may be backed by shares held by a custodian. Gemini's explainer makes that distinction clearer. ETF outflows are pressuring BTC and ETH, right? ETF funds outflows a major drag right now. The market roundup said Bitcoin ETF outflows totaled near 1.7 billion over 5 days, while ETH has also been hit by severe days of outflows after trading above $2,400 earlier this month. Bitcoin moves lower also triggered broad liquidations, with one report citing roughly 661 million in crypto liquidations during the sell-off. Strategy, good old Michael Saylor, he bought another massive stack of Bitcoin, right? He bought 24,869 BTC for about $2 billion, bringing his total to 843.7 thousand BTC. He's almost at 1 million BTC, guys. Talk about putting your money where your mouth is. Pump.fund is still a monster revenue engine. Cointelegraph reported that Pump.fund generates 124.7 million in quarter 1 2026, accounting for more than 1/3 of Solana's Q1 revenue. Even while meme coin activity cooled, the same report says Solana RWA market cap crossed 2 billion. That gives you two Solana narratives at once. The degenerate side, meme coin launchpads still drive major fees. Institutional side, Solana RWAs are also growing. Echo Protocol exploit. So Echo Protocol got exploited. Scary headlines, smaller realized loss. I don't even think we really heard about this. So Echo Protocol suffered an exploit involving fake eBTC mining on Monad. Uh-oh. Some headlines frame it around 76 million in fake mined assets, but others reporting saying the actual realized loss may be closer to 816,000 because liquidity was very limited. Well, that's a very big difference. 76 million and 816,000. The key lesson is admin keys, private key risk. The attacker allegedly used a compromised admin key to mint fake eBTC and then used it as collateral. Poly markets and prediction markets are under scrutiny, right? Prediction markets are a major crypto adjacent trend right now. I think that they're mostly garbage, but you do what you want to do. The WSJ reported concerns around Poly markets' decentralized distribute system, where the UMA token holders help resolve contested markets, raising questions about transparency and conflict of interest. Okay, of course, the Iran plus Bitcoin shipping insurance story, which I think is pretty much them just setting up the rails for them to extort you if you're shipping something through the Strait of Hormuz. And let's see what's trending. Of course, Clarity Act, we already covered that. We're not going to get too redundant here. Tokenized stocks, yep. Pump.fund Solana fees. Wallet tracking, whale movement. I've seen this a lot. Look on-chain wallet style tracking is still driving conservation. One public X result showed Solana ETF net flow data and Pump.fund depositing 1,074 SOL to Kraken, which is exactly the kind of thing crypto Twitter loves to speculate on. I don't know why it's giving me ideas for stream. We're live right now. Why does it always do that to me? All right. So here we are, back to our game. So we've covered news, we've covered what's trending, top gainers, top losers, multiple platforms, your fear and greed index, your altcoin season index, your Twitter doom scroll, which we are always kind of running here. Kind of feel like this is something you kind of hop in and out of and just stay up to date on. Hopefully no more of that gold guy. The NFT home. For stock lovers, follow this person. Consistent upward signals. Yeah, sounds like junk. When you see that type of language, it's usually junk. TikTok indeed seeing a nice surge in buyer volume for XLM, right? So you have like the hardcore XRP people on X, and then you have like the XLM side chick kind of people here. In the last hour, which I like XLM, don't get me wrong, over 60% taker ratio. The last 4 hours have seen good chunks of volume too, even with a slight dip. Feels like momentum is building. Urgent notice. On what? What is this? Many users report withdrawal issues in frozen account. Avoid any unlock payment requests and save your transaction logs. Turn to trusted crypto recovery professionals. What is this? Cattle? I don't know. First big dip in a while, or a chance to sail for the diamond hands. Who's actually built for the volatility? Yep, there you go. We'll find out. How many people we still got with us right here? And Reliable J, man, let me know about the new game. Now, you're not going to overload me, man. I can handle it, bro. I can handle it. Drop it in somewhere. But the DeFi gaming... Here, let me pull up. Let me see what yeah. There's the DeFi Hangout, and there's GameFi. I would drop it in GameFi if I were you. See what's going on in the main Hangout here. Bankroll saying he's at the show tonight. I'm glad that he's back to being active. I'm not gonna lie, I miss Bankroll a lot when he's not around. I'm always checking the Bankroll TA tab and stuff like that. He is certainly, like many of you, core member of the community here. I love that Bankroll TA. If you're sleeping on the Bankroll TA tab in the Discord, I highly recommend you hang out there a little bit more. That and the main Hangout are probably the most poppin' places. And everything else is meant to be more specific for specific things when you're looking for it. Like if you're looking for airdrops, you go to the airdrop tab. You don't want to have to dig through like the main Hangout to try to find that, right? Yeah, it's called Roller Coin. All right, well, that's what's up. And there will be a members only stream tonight. I got cut a little short on my members only stream last night. I mean, we still hung out for quite some time, but you know, that stream I feel like is where we also like just really come together. Like we're gonna do a lot of important stuff in there, don't get me wrong, and we do. But we also have a ton of fun in there, and that's where the core group of people who actually, you know, thought I was worth $3 a month, they get to have some exclusiveness, hang out, and just chill and go over whatever they want to go over, right? It's usually very crypto focused, but it can be AI focused, it can be other things focused. Sometimes we just hang out and powwow while we play some crypto slots and stuff like that. It's just a lot of fun. It's a bunch of 8-bit games that you play to build your own mining room. That sounds really cool. So if you want to see about Roller Coaster, you're gonna have to come to the members only stream. That's just how it is tonight. Maybe I'll show it off a little bit tomorrow, I'm not sure. Can I build more like flower beds? No, I guess I can't, huh? Shout out if you're just rolling in, smash that like button for me. I would appreciate it greatly. We got the Fogo fishing still rocking here. We're still mining. Hopefully it is worth something someday. And we're off to the next level. We're off to like level 28 right now. And it's just always clocking away in the background here. Let's hit a round of Panzer Dogs too. It's a crowd favorite. We got to do it. I'll invite the Blues guy, Reliable J. If anybody else wants to get in on some of this action, Camsta, you know, drop something in the chat. Come to the members only live stream where we're going to be playing some more of this. We've gone over so much. If you're just rolling in, welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. We have so much stuff that we've already gone over. You're a little late. You need to come at 8:30 New York time here, 8:30 p.m. So about an hour and 45 minutes ago to really get the most out of this channel, because we're about to go into the members only stream here very shortly. Reliable J, he's already locked in. What about the Blues guy? What about the Blues guy? Blues guy says, hey, I'm at level 2 now. And see, if you're going to play a game and mess around with it, even if it's casually here and there, you want it to be worth your time long term. That sunflower market does seem like it is worth our time long term. We got the dream team intact, Reliable J and the Blues guy. Hopefully nobody gets kicked out and we actually get a solid round or two in. Since I got both of you guys, let's at least run like 3 rounds. And I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna throw you a curveball on that second round here. So let's get that first round. Let's try to get a perfect round. we're practicing for hopefully one day having, what do you call it? I say a contest, but that's not what it is. A tournament. We want to win the tournament. I'm sure there's some people out here who are actually crazy good at this game. I love when they get, wow, my shots are going right through him. That's crazy. Somebody got first blood. I must be lagging because I put a lot of shots on that person and it did nothing but go right through him. Ooh, I got one. I want this rocket. The rocket's like one of my favorite things. Bang. He's out of here. I think we're running this 5-0, right? So don't get killed. That's what I'm saying here. Oh, man. And I didn't get to mention this yesterday. One of the places where I pull most of my inventory for my resale business, there's a young kid there who's a manager. And he's easily one of my favorite people there. Young kid, man, maybe 19, maybe 20. Really reminded me of myself as a young kid. And found out yesterday he shot himself in the head, man. Really sad stuff, man. I don't know why, because I only knew him loosely. I'd only dealt with him. I dealt with him quite a bit because he worked there. It's where we source a lot of stuff. It's really messed me up, man, because I just have been meaning to really talk to him. I'm the type of person, I talk to everybody, all right? And so I've been meaning to have like a talk with him on a little bit of a deeper level because he just seemed like such a cool kid. And I never got around to doing it. And it just shows you that, you don't always have as much time with people as you think you do. And who knows? I mean, for some people who know me, who know me closely, know I'm big. I'm big on God, real big. And, it just seems like somebody that God kind of highlighted to me that I really should have spent the time to talk to. And for whatever reason, it never really worked out because he's working and I'm working. We're both kind of doing our thing. He's a manager, so he's got manager responsibilities in the store and stuff. So I didn't want to sit there and like talk his ear off. But now, of course, I wish that I would have reached out to him. Man, it just really sucked. And I can't stop thinking about the fact that, I don't blame myself at all. I can't do that, right? I can't be responsible for everybody's life, but man, it was just really sad. Kid reminded me a lot of myself when I was younger. First blood, let's go. Guys are no match for this flamethrower here. It looks like the lag is gone. When there's no lag, like, man, I can run this game. I got you, Reliable J. Here's some backup. I say that and then it starts lagging really hard. Yo, 7-0. I didn't see. Did we get a perfect game last game? I think I might get top dog this game. I don't know. Cook him. Oh, and he's out of here. Re-up on that health, even though I didn't really need it. Perfect game, 10-0. Let's go. Reliable J says, damn, sorry to hear that. Yeah, man, it's just really sad. You could tell that something wasn't right as far as, like, he was one of those people that was, just kind of slightly negative. But you could tell he wasn't a negative person. Like, he maybe just had a lot of negative stuff going on in his life, maybe is what was going on. But I was rooting for him for sure. So I just couldn't believe that when I heard it, man. And it makes you want to go back and wish that you would have said something to him, you know. I felt pulled to say something to him a lot of times, and I put it off. And it's usually something I never do. Man, I gotta become even more obedient when God highlights somebody to me like that, for sure. He had some tattoos which looked like dabbler tattoos, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure they were dabbler tattoos. And that's what really highlighted him to me. I really should have took the time. Tomorrow is not granted, and we say it a lot, but do you really incorporate that in everything you do? Do you really realize that tomorrow is not granted? The people you know, it's not granted. Did I get top dog in that last game? I don't even know. I always forget to look. Melissa says, okay, guys, have to get up early tomorrow. See you tomorrow night. All right. As always, thanks for being here. Thanks for being an awesome mod as always. And we will see you tomorrow, as I will definitely be here tomorrow night. And Melissa, I just want to say thank you so much for all your support on the reels that I've been posting and stuff. It means a lot to me, to those who actually, you know, go and comment. If you see any of my shorts, I'm putting 2 of them out a day. I don't expect everybody to be on every single one. I don't expect anybody to do anything, just to be 100% fair. But if you get the opportunity, I would definitely appreciate a like. Let it play through. It's like less than a minute long. And drop a comment, even if it's just an emoji. You don't have to think about it too hard. You could just post an emoji, right? But it really helps this channel reach. You want more people in the chat. You want more people to hang out with, more cool people bringing stuff to the channel who are passionate about this, that, or the other. Then by all means, please do that. It says, UG, you can't do that. Don't beat yourself up. You did not know. Well, I'm definitely not beating myself up, because like I said, I know I'm not responsible for everything that goes on in the world. I feel more convicted for the fact that I know the Lord highlighted him to me, and I really should have reached out to him. It's kind of something that I do very often, and it's one of the very few times that, just because of the dynamics with me being there to work and him being there working as a manager, just a lot of times wouldn't line up. I'd talk to him, don't get me wrong. Like, I talked to the kid many times, but it was more simple talk, you know? Yeah. I never really got to say something kind of more serious to him. A little bit of an age gap for sure. He was young. So I'm not beating myself up, but I know that I should have pressed a little bit, and I didn't. And that's so not like me. It happened the same with one of my besties. He never spoke about it, and the next day he was gone. I felt bad. Yeah, I mean, some people are very reserved with that stuff. For whatever reason, when I'm friends with people, I tend to be very close friends with people very quickly. And I ask all the questions about how people are doing. And the funny thing is, the people who are really down on life, they're never mad. They're never mad that I ask questions. They're never mad that I'm asking, like, you know, are you good? Like this, that, and the other. I'm usually the only people in their life asking them that. And I'm certainly not trying to brag at all, because it's not even something that should be a bragging thing, you know. Most people in their life should be asking them how they're doing as well. And usually I become really close friends with people because of that I actually care how they're actually doing. Where a lot of other people who are supposed to be close, they never really ask, I guess. I guess it's not normal for people to ask other people, like, yo, you good? Are you okay? what's going on in that head of yours. Like, I guess that's not normal. So that makes, I guess that makes me a little abnormal there, but that's all right. I never wanted to be normal. Normal is very boring. Normal lacks, I always say this, normal, it lacks depth. And it's inevitable. If you come to the stream, you love crypto, I'm your host, and you're going to learn a few things about me personally. I'm pretty much an open book. I ain't got nothing to hide from nobody. Somebody posted on one of my reels today, they were like, absolute scammer, do not interact. And it's like, I mean, I get it. I guess there's a lot of scammers out there, but like, what kind of scammer gets on and talks about crypto education with his face like 1 foot away from the camera? Like, I'm going to scam you, but take a long, hard, good look at me so you could pick me out of a crowd anywhere. Where's the logic there? And I know it's a bot. I don't care. I love the haters. It's a bunch of fun. But yeah, it's just like, some people, assuming it was a person, I think it's a bot. Who's this other person I'm supposed to sell to? Oh, this guy, the rock guy. He's the blacksmith. State your purpose. I'm busy. Hey, I'm here to deliver the stones. Oh, I don't have enough stones to deliver, huh? Okay. 1 treasury key receipt. First reward. I don't know what that means. So I guess we delivered it. How many times can I do the rhubarb quest? I don't know, but I'll take the money. I have enough to build my next part here. Leo00 Zo says, we gonna run it up, bro. Absolutely. I love the energy you're bringing to this stream, man. I appreciate you being here. And, man, I think you see it. I don't think I gotta tell you, but we go over a lot of stuff. You never know kind of what you're gonna get here, but you do know you're gonna get what's trending and all the stuff we normally do, but you never know what stone we're gonna unravel and what we're gonna find, right? So like this game is interesting. I don't think this game's gonna make you rich necessarily, but if you're gonna put your time in playing a little simple game, see, for me, I like a game like this because I just leave it up, tab open, right? Just like a lot of other things like chainers. And like when I'm sitting here working, when I'm doing other things for my other businesses, putting together reels, I'll just pop on for a minute, maybe harvest a couple of things, replant, and then go back to what I'm doing. I can't play a game where I sit there and play it. Would I like to? Of course. I would love to, but I'm an all or nothing. It's so funny, Sam was talking about being an all or nothing kind of person. I'm an all or nothing kind of person. So if I'm going to play a video game, I'm going to play it for 4 days straight. And I'm not going to do anything else. So I can't play video games, right? Because I have to be highly productive at this YouTube channel, at my businesses, all of that stuff. The next feeling, you'll know, man. Yeah. He said, what's going on in that head of yours? BTC, CC, neat. There you go. Certainly, for my crypto people, I'd be asking that question too. All right, we unlocked a new plot. Looks like we got a chest. Discovered a gift. Do I have to like pick? 50% reduction for crops, mineral, and fruit. Valuable. I just want the gems. Okay, I get both, I guess. I don't have to use them right away. All right, that's cool. We need a water mill to support more crops. Yep, that's on the things that I need to build here. Buildings. No buildings available. What are you talking about? There are definitely buildings available. A resource node, so I can place this on the map. That's weird, but I'll take it. Okay, and then I go up here and then I have to grab a pickaxe. Why would I put a rock down and then mine the rock that I just put down? Why wouldn't I just put it directly into my inventory? Why would I put it down first? I don't really understand that. Yo, where's all the buildings? Oh, you got to go to this. This is the build. So we need 100 gold and 5 wood. All right. I need to get out of this. There we go. So I need more wood. So weird how the axe only gives you like 20 gold for one axe to chop one tree is kind of steep. I gotta say that. It's a little steep. And I only got 2 wood out of that. I saw a bunch of wood come out of there, like 5 wood, and I only got 2. Very deceiving. These sunflowers do not sell for enough, I'll tell you that much. Sell all. Let's be done with that. And I guess carrots is all I can buy here. Hopefully carrots are worth significantly more money. Says, yeah, I like them rhymes, huh, Blues guy? You'll have 3K in no time. The food quests pay well. Okay, well that's good to know, because I'm going to need far more money if I'm going to do all that. So, stones I need, and then I need to do this rebarb and sunflower. Great, I just sold all the sunflowers. Alright, well there's nothing I can really do right there. We're going to send this thing over to the members only section of the stream. And it's going to have like a little 5-minute countdown. And then it's going to be members only live stream. Got to pack in that value. I can't wait. We got cut a little short yesterday. I can't wait to hit some of those. Yo, what is going on? I don't even know if I can reload this. Alright guys, if I lose you, just, I don't think I will lose you, but I have to refresh something. So if I lose you, it's actually good to know. If I do lose you though, know that there will be a members only live stream started in just a moment. Alright guys, what the heck? Let me try something real quick. Alright, well I didn't lose you guys, well that's cool. And we are going to the members only live stream here. But for whatever reason, it's like broken in the back end of YouTube. It always does this. The chat like breaks. And then I can't. This is actually the first time I'm not able to actually switch the live stream from regular to members only. Now everything is frozen. Cook food and eat it to level up. Yeah. It's funny you said that, Reliable Jay. I just cooked something earlier and I was trying to figure out where I go to eat it. I did it once already, but I don't remember where I was. All right. Hopefully this is fixed now, and I can actually start the members only live stream. There we go. And it has been a slower stream today. I don't know what that's about, but all my regulars are here, so that's what's up. Members only stream coming. We just hit the 2-hour mark. Yo, why is it like this? Oh, man. It's not letting me do the thing. I click the members only stream and then it just goes black. All right, well. Maybe I could do it from my phone. That's the only thing I can think of. Never tried to do this from my phone before. Very interesting. All right. It is not working. Well, I want there to be a members only live stream. What the? Try not to curse. Don't get angry. But this is bullshit. Wait, I was trying not to curse. Dang it. Alright, I do know how to do this another way, but it's just annoying. I like that it switches us over. I'll have to end the stream and then go and start another stream, and it'll have to be members only. It'll be up in about literally 1 minute, 2 minutes. I'll see you guys over there. Hopefully I don't lose everybody. Was that bankroll rolling back in here? Okay, shit, y'all still here. Yeah, absolutely we are, man. We're just rolling into the members only stream. A lot has changed, bankroll, since you've been away. We've been grinding, we've been building. We can't stop, won't stop. Glad to have you back. But I'm moving over to the members only stream. You have to buy a membership to go there. It is $3 a month. You know, do with that information as you will. But I'm going to end the stream and start the members only. It should take me a second because the back end of YouTube's not working. Usually I just hit a button and it switches us over after a countdown. It's not doing that. So it'll be up in just a moment. Be with you shortly. Stay underground. Stay crypto. Come to the members only stream.